Hello children, welcome back to our English lecture. Today we are going to study grammar section and the topic is verbs and subject-verb agreement. On Tuesday we already completed one topic of the grammar, that is pronouns, and everybody know it very well, I think. Okay, so let's begin today. Verbs, their kinds, and subject-verb agreement. First, what is a verb? Verb means any action verb. For example, run, drink, play, sleep, write, read, learn, walk, etc. Verb comes in a sentence after the subject. Sentence begins with a subject. After that, there is a verb, and then the object comes. So, verb means what shows the action are called verbs. There are helping verbs and main verbs. Two verbs are there. Helping verbs means am, is, are, was, were, has, have, had, do, did, does, etc. These are the helping verbs. Helping verbs come before the main verb. Main verb means play, arrive, dance, walk, laugh, smile, cry. All these are the main verbs. Action. Before the action, helping verb follows. Remember, in a sentence, first is subject. After that, helping verb. And then main verb. Helping verb change according to the sentence, according to the subject. If the subject singular, helping verb singular. If the subject plural, helping verb plural. These two things remember for this helping verb and main verb. Helping verb also known as auxiliary verbs. Now next, forms of the verb here given. Now be, have, do are the verbs. Now be verb is there, have verb is there, do verb is there, and they have the form. It means when the be comes, only be also coming in a sentence. So we can change be in the form of am, is, are, was, were, be, do, will. Cannot write there be. You have to use, means instead of be you have to use am, is, are, was. This is the form rule. This will helpful for your tenses. That's why here given. If there is have, has, have, had, use. Do, does, did, done, use. You can understand more this in the tenses topic. And this is helpful for tenses. Today for this topic, you have to remember what is a verb, what is a helping verb, what is a main verb. See, first page I given 4 examples. I am learning English grammar. In this sentence, I is a subject, am is a helping verb, learning is a main verb. I is a singular, so I am learning. Next, the plane has arrived at the airport. The plane is a singular, so you have to use has arrived. Helping verbs, I told you, according to the subject agrees, it will change. And according to the tenses also, it is changing. That you will learn in tenses lesson. Now only this much you understand. The children were playing in the garden. The children are the plural subject. So were written playing in the garden. The players have practiced for the match. The players plural subject. So have is used and practice is the main one. Understood? Now in this you cannot understand which is a present tense, past tense. That I will teach you in a next topic. But just now you remember this much. Next page here given person, singular and plural form. First person, second person, third person. Singular I, plural we. If there is I, which helping verbs use your here given? We, which helping verbs you have to use, that given. If I is there, am, was, do, did, have, had. These helping verbs you have to use for singular subject. These are the subject only. I is a subject, we is a subject, pronoun. We comes are, were, do, did, have, had. Next, Second person, if you, in a sentence, you comes, singular or plural, then you have to use you is a plural. Are, where, do, did, have, had, you have to use. If there is a he, she, it in a subject comes, then you have to use singular he, she, it is a singular. So you have to use is, was, does, did, has, had. And if there is a plural they, then are, where, do, did, have, had you have to use. Next, subject verb agreement I told you. You have lesson number 19. Last topic you have subject verb agreement. That I teach you in this only because it is related to verb only. Now you understood what is a verb, helping verb, main verb. Now subject verb agreement. In this only two things you have to remember. That is, in a sentence, when the subject comes in a singular, then you have to use singular verb. If the in a sentence subject comes plural, then you have to use the plural verb. Here examples many given, you have to read it. The family is going for a picnic. The pens are in the box. My parents have a new car. I am not well. With this you can understand which is the singular, which is the plural, and how the helping verbs are used. So subject agrees. Verb agrees with the subject only. That's why according to the subject, verb is changing. In next exam, next rule given, if there is a countable noun, then you have to use plural verb. If more subject is there, like these words, both, many, much, all, few, comes, I given in a sentence. If these words comes in a sentence, then also you have to use the plural verb, remember. Next, if uncountable nouns are there, you have to use singular verb. Remember, countable nouns, plural verb. Uncountable noun comes, then you have to use singular verb. One indefinite pronouns more comes, like body, one, thing, where, either, neither, each. All these also words comes as a subject in a sentence, then you have to use singular verb. One more thing, if two subject comes together, Maya and Maria are playing. No, Maya and Maria is playing. It is combined subject, but it is singular. So singular verb. Understood? And singular verbs, plural verbs as it is, whatever remains. But singular verbs ends with S or ES. This you remember. Now helping verb you know, am, is, are, was, were, had. But main verbs also has singular form and plural form. So singular verbs ends with S or ES and plural form no end with S or ES. There are regular verbs and irregular verbs also. That next year I will tell you more. This year this much only you understood carefully and properly. Here examples given downside. Everything looks fine. Anywhere is a good place. Everybody exercises. None fits me. So red letters, whatever words are there, all these words comes. Then you have to use the singular verb. Looks is a singular. Is a singular. Exercise is singular. I told you singular verb end with E or ES. Understood? So what is a verb and what is subject verb agreement? Verb means action. There is a helping verb, main verb. In a sentence, helping first comes subject, then helping verb, then main verb. Helping verb supports the main verb. Subject verb agreement. If the in this you have to remember the rule sum that in a sentence, if the subject is singular, verb is singular, verb only you have to use. If the subject is plural, subject means in a sentence first subject. Plural, then you have to use the plural. Understood? Only this much only. Exercises I given as a PDF. No explanation given. Page number I given. Exercise given. All that you have to copy down first in your textbook and then in your notebook neatly and tidy. All these definitions, examples, all you have to write down neatly in your notebook. Then you have to solve the exercises. Thank you.